Users of previous versions of Sibelius will remember that above the keypad there were a series of tabs that you could open, and these were called the properties panels. So you may well expect to find that if you go to the View tab under Panels, there would be a Properties one, but there isn't. What there is instead on the Home tab is a thing called the Inspector. And the way the Inspector works is very straightforward, as you would expect. You make a selection, in this case I'm going to select that note there, and you open the Inspector. And the Inspector shows you the properties of whatever is selected. In this case it's a note, so it tells me about the playback of the note, when it's going to play on any of the repeated sections, in this case it'll play all the time through, the live velocity, live start position, live duration. You can extend the fermata, if it's a pause, you can decide how long that pause is going to be, etc, etc, etc. There's also a wee pin up here which lets you pin it open. If that was unpinned, like so, when I deselect it, it goes away. And then if I make another selection, let's select this note here, I'd have to then reopen the Inspector to show me the properties of that note. Now that's fine, because you may not want to have it open all the time. However, if I pin it there, whenever I deselect it, it just closes up, but it doesn't go away. Which means whenever I make another selection, it reopens up. If I make a different selection, it changes. Different selection shows me the properties of whatever I've selected. In this case, it's a line, it's a pedal line. Of course, if I make a selection that includes multiple things, like for example, if I select this bar, that has notes, rests, lines, so I'll see all the properties of all of these things. So for example, there's a line there, this dotted line here, so I go to the lines area there and I can fine tune the ends of those lines if I wanted to. So for example, I could take the Y coordinate here. If you just keep your eye on this area here, when I adjust that, that starts to move. Now in the real world, what I would normally do if I wanted to do that was just grab that wee box and move it around. But you can have the option of doing it this way. Very often you're not going to change very much in here because the layout is pretty much as you would expect it to be automatically. There are, however, some things that you will want to use the Inspector for. A good example of this would be the text. Now I can select the title here. Now if I wanted to change the font, I would go to the Text tab on the ribbon and I would change it from there. But look at the text options in here. This gives you a multitude of different options of how you can deal with text. For example, I can adjust the tracking. Now the tracking is a distance between the letters and the text. So I can make it wider or narrower. If the text was over 2 lines, I can determine the spacing between the lines. I can put it at an angle if I want to do that. If I want to get fancy and artistic about it, I can do that as well. I can put it inside a text frame. So that dotted selection line will now become a text frame, which I can then adjust either using the handles here, which will let me do that, or I could adjust using, if I want to fine tune it, I can do it here as well. So I can adjust the height of the text frame. I can then adjust how the text is centered within the text frame. In this case I'm going to put it in the middle. Why would you want to have a text frame? Well, for example, I might decide I want to erase the background, but make it, instead of having a white background, I can make it any colour I like. Let's go for a nice blue background. And the frame will then take on the background that you set there. I can even underline it if I want. So you can see that you can use the Inspector here to make a lot of adjustments to your text. Another example of where you may want to use the Inspector is, let's say for example, if you were creating a coda. Now generally what would happen with a coda is it would have a gap before the bar. So let's say for example this is the first bar of our coda, and I wanted to put that gap there. I would select it, open the inspector, assuming it's not already open, and in the bars area here, you can see there's an option down here where it says gap before bar, and it's set to 0 because obviously there is no gap. I can change that, for example, and make it 7 spaces, and that will then put a gap of 7 spaces between those two bars, and it will give me a new set of key signature clef, etc. And I'll put a bracket round whatever needs to be bracketed as well. Again, if I decide to close that bar, I can just change that back to 0. And just to demonstrate the last option that I'm going to show you, I'm going to delete that bar there, just for clarity, delete that as well. I'm going to put a couple of notes in here. I'm going to put a C there and a C there, and let's just separate them out a wee bit. I'm going to add a line, and that line is going to be a glissando line. So it's going to glissando from the low C to the high C. With that glissando selected, you can see over here under the playback section, I can adjust how that glissando plays back. At the moment it says instrument default, which is linear, but I can tell it to play chromatic notes, which is all the notes in between, white notes or black notes, or continuous like a trombone or a violin doing a glissando. So I do have the option of adjusting the playback sometimes using this as well. You would use the play on pass feature if you're writing, for example, a repeated section where the strings maybe come in the second time only, where you would undo the first time and it would only play the second time through. Of course, you'd have to remember to mark that with a text marker on the score as well, just so the players know what to do. So that's a quick look at the inspector. It's a very useful tool to be aware of. You may not use it all the time, but there will be times where you will absolutely want to use it.